Right, hi lads and lasses, welcome to Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave. Today it's the start of a new era. What we're going to do is we're going to do some play along stuff. So basically, we're just playing along with Dynamite Dave, and what we're going to do is we're going to do some coaching sessions. At some point we're going to have some knacker play alongs and all that sort of stuff. We're just going to take it a little bit more real for the bomb squad and for everybody out there that's just an everyday player. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of my practice routines. What I'm asking people to do, I'm asking you right now, if you've got any practice, any of your favourite practice routines, if you can, if you've got a phone, film them for me. So basically, do your practice routine, put your phone up in a corner somewhere so I can see exactly what you're doing. Then what I'll do is I'll have a go at it myself. If I like it and I find it interesting and entertaining and it's worth passing on to people, what I'll do is I will make a video of it, and I'll give you a big massive shout out on it and include some of your video if that's what you want me to do. I can keep your video private if that's what you want, or if you want to appear on the channel, I can actually put little clips of you up doing your little so basically doing your practice routine. So if you do that, then what I'll do is I'll play along with you and we'll make a little bit of a video out of it. Should be something quite interesting for Tunsky, for Mr. Megaton, and Callum Reston possibly. So that might be a couple of lads who can do it. I know for a fact Graham will probably have a go at it, Aileen maybe. So if you've got your own little practice routine that you're quite happy with and you really enjoy doing it, let's do it along together. So let's get on with the first one. This is filmed totally live, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a proper Dynamite Dave warm up and practice session. This video is going to go on for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So you can always skip forward, skip back, and play along if that's what you want to do. Right, so let's find some darts. Which darts shall we chuck? I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll use this for this session to start off with. We'll use the Thing of the Love darts. I've got them quite to hand. So first of all, what we're going to do is warm up, right? So we're warming up now. First the hockey, so that's all we do, is just have a little bit of a warm up. You can see the board over there, and all I'm going to do is I'm just throwing, to warm the arm up, throwing towards the bullseye, not like really concentrating, just warming that arm up. You don't need to use this when you're warming this up. So here we go. So I'll just do this until I feel that my arm is nice and loose. I mean, it takes me half an hour, 45 minutes really, but before I should be playing competitively against people. But 5 minutes normally warming up before I start doing a practice session, because as I've said to you before, when you don't achieve what you want to achieve instantly, don't beat yourself up over it. People who've played live with me will tell you, if I have a few bad visits, it's not that I don't care, it's that I can allow that to wash over me and just carry on. It's a bit of the old Cliff Thorburn, I suppose, in the snooker world. All you do is just keep hammering away. A bit like James Wade, I suppose. So the swing and everything is starting to feel alright now. Now, what you can do, if you want to, if you don't feel that you've warmed up and you don't feel like you're ready, all you do is just pause the video. So just pause the video, carry on warming up until you're ready, and then start the video again. Right, here we are over in front of the board, and what we're going to do is we're going to start our first little practice session. So hopefully you're nice and warmed up now. And it's not for a warm up. This is just to get your thing, what I call your one dart pitching, or your first dart pitching, a little bit more honed. Great little thing this. introduced to me by Graham Taylor. Really grateful, thank you Graham. Something that a lot of the soft tip dart players play, and it's called cricket. Fantastic game for warming up to. You can make it nice and easy, but it's challenging. You'll understand anyway as I go along. Right, first of all, what you're going to need is you're going to need an app. What I use Dart Scoreboard. I find this really good and dead simple to use. You can see the little logo there. It literally looks like a dartboard with half the amount of segments in it that's actually on a dartboard. Looks more like a target, to be honest with you. Right, but that's the one. If you look for that in the App Store, download it. You download it, it's absolutely free. I've been using it for probably 5 or 6 years now, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I've never used anything else. Oh, I have. I've tried the other dart apps, but I always seem to end up coming back to this one, so it must be a good one. Right, so what we do is we open that, and as you can see, it opens instantly. Tap on New Match. Right, tap on the big square box, and there you can go. Not your normal one will be X01. Yeah, so you've got X01 on here, which is 501, 301, 1001, all them. You can go from that, and as you can see on here, if I move back, you've got Bob's 27. Oh dear, big fingers. Right, you've got Bob's 27. You've got cricket. You've got target practice, and your normal X01, which is 501, 301, etc. as I've explained. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be using cricket as our basic practice for the first half of this session. Right, so what we're going to do is tap on the cricket, click OK. Right, we've got a droid in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put me in there as well. So we tap on there. As you can see, we've got all the different names here. We've got Graham Taylor, Dredge Cole, got loads of people, Aaron, Darren, Johnny B, Lynn the Destroyer, which is Lynn Finger, Lynn Clark, Martin, all sorts, Roy the Star, which is Arkin, and Ryan O'Kane at the bottom there. So what we're going to do is tap on Dynamite Dave. There we go, so we've got Dynamite Dave in the mix there now, and what we're going to do is we're going to press start. Right, and that has allowed the droid to start first. So as you can see, what he's doing now is he's throwing, he's at a 20, a 5 and a 1. So that really, all that gives him is 1 mark on the 20. If he'd have hit 3 marks on the 20, he would have closed it out. But the actual app and what have you, I'll explain that. I'm going to show you how it is a good practice. It's a good practice routine. Right, so it's my turn to throw. And back over here we are. Right, so it's my turn to throw, so he's thrown 120. So what I want to do is I need to try and block that 20s out, so only I can score on it until he hits the other 2. I've hit 2 20s, so it's 20, 20, and the ones don't count obviously because we're coming down from 20s to 15s. Right, so he's got 120 and 18, so he's got 2 20s, he must have done because he's closed that out, hasn't he? He's gone for the 18, so I've got 2 120s, so to close the 20s out altogether I need to hit 1 more 20. That means that he can't score on it then. So what we'll do is we'll finish that off. There we go, there's the 120 to finish that off, so he can't score on that anymore now, so that's a dead number, so we can forget that number. Now we're down on 19s. Right, there you go, first dart, I've hit 3 19s there, so that closes the 19s out for him. He's hit 1, but I've closed them out for him, so he can't score on that now, so there's no point in him getting any more than 3 19s. So what I can do now is I can either score and get myself some points on the board, or I can go to 18s and try and close that out. So what we'll do is, I think, because 20s is closed out, we'll go for another treble 19 and see if we can end up with 57. No, and we've missed it. I would have had 57 runs then, you see. Right, so we've got 3 19s and a 20. So we go 20 and 1, 2, 3. So he's done an 18 and 18 and a 19. So he's closed the 19s out. So we've got those are all closed out. Droid's only got 1. No, Droid's only got 119, so Droid's closed out 19s, sorry, 20s and 18s, as you can see on there. I can still score on the 19s because I've closed it out, so I could now go and try and take some points off him. So that's what I've done, is I've got myself some 19s. So what we're on now is, I've not done any 18s, so I need to close the 18s out. Yeah. Right, so how we stand now is I can still score on the 19s, but he's took 18s and 17s out. I've took out, he's took out, sorry, 20s, 18s and 17s. I've took out 20, 19 and 18. So he's in front of me on the 17s, but I can still score on the 19s. Right, so what I need to do is I need to take the 17s out because I've took the 18s out. That's 5 17s. He's already took it out, so it's no good to me. Yeah, it'll only allow me 3. Right, so that's closed now, so that's a dead number. Now he's going for treble 16. So he scored a load of points there, good lad. Right, so where are we now? I'm chasing him on 16s. That's 3 16s, so we've closed that one out now. So we're getting to the nitty gritty of it now. So is it 115? Right, so 15's little now leaves me with a good opportunity. Oh, only 2. Oh, he's doing a bit of tactical here. He's like cleaning up, so we're still open on the 15s and I'm still open on the 19s. Right, so that's the 15s to close them out. So that's a 15 and 2 19s. So I'm up 24 points. I'm on the brink here, I think. Right, so 15s and 19s I can still score them. Right, so we've got 19, 19, bull. Come on. Boom. And have we got anything there? No. So it's just a ball. What are we up? Plus 62 points, so it's just a matter of closing it out. Yeah, I think I've closed it out now. Dynamite Dave wins the match. So there we go. That's a nice and easy, very easy and a lovely way of warming up. So that's a great way of warming up and a great little practice. So that's the first half of our practice today. So what we're going to do now is I suggest you pause the video, go away, have a 10-minute break, have a brew or something, come back and we'll do something totally different for the second half of the video. Right, so here we are again after the break. So we've had a brew, we've had a sit down, had a think about what we've achieved, how we did in that game. Fantastic. Don't forget you can play that over and over and over again. It's a fantastic game, is that cricket. I absolutely love it because it's quite, it can be like chess. You know, like you get an opponent that's a bit stronger than the one that I was playing there. So obviously next time what I need to do is I need to go up a level or two on the actual thing to give me a bit more of a challenge. It's the same with everything when you're playing against the bot 501 or 301. You need to set that bot level so it's just slightly above you. So you can win it, but you're winning it less times than it wins you. So it's hopefully driving you on and dragging you on. Right, so second little section here, second little session. What we'll do now is we'll go over to the board and we'll explain it to you. Right, so let's go over there. Right, hi there. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of a reminder and a bit of an heads up on the Dynamite Dave way and the coaching. So if you're enjoying this practice session and you want to either learn the Dynamite Dave way or you want me to improve your own style, then get in touch with me at dj.llewellyn123@outlook.com. That's dj.llewellyn123@outlook.com and I'll send you a price list. It's dead simple, dead easy to do. I do it over multiple platforms. So you can either come to the Dynamite Dave studio for coaching, you can have it over Zoom, over Facebook, live video, you can have it on WhatsApp, any of the different portals that you use, we can use that for doing coaching. It's really simple, it's really enjoyable, everybody's loved it, everybody's enjoyed it, so why not get yourself some good, professional, but very competitively priced coaching. Also, if you want to get yourself onto the free prize draw at the end of every month, we have a free prize draw. All information will be in the description box below. So if you actually look below this video, you'll see a description box. In there will be all the information you need for everything you could want from Dynamite Dave. I also sell merchandise on eBay, which there's a link to. And also there's a free prize draw for everybody who puts any money into Dynamite Dave. So if you buy any merchandise, if you contribute in any way, shape or form, if you donate to the channel in any way, shape or form, you will be represented in the end of month free prize draw. And in that free prize draw there is top of the line darts, dart boards, cases, shirts. There's 1 in 1,000 thing, chalky dart scorers. We've got all sorts of stuff that goes on in the actual free prize draw at the end of the month. So if you want to get yourself involved in that, just look in the description below. There's loads of different ways of doing it. So thanks for enduring this little bit of a plug for me, and let's get back to the video. So enjoy. Right, so here we are over at the board. As you can see, I've got it set up for 101. So basically this is like a finishing game. I'm going to start it off really low, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the other end of the scale. So we're going to have a couple of 3 legs or whatever it is, a bit of a chuck at this one. Then what I'll do is I'll show you the other end of the scale, which is what me and Neil Nagalski, me and Finger Callum Reston had probably played. Right, so the bottom end of the scale is this one, so it's 101, and you get 9 darts to achieve it. Right, so I mean, a lot of people think 9 darts to get 101, that's dead easy. That not all the time it isn't, because with this one all you can use is doubles and singles, same as we had in the as we play the 301. You're allowed to use doubles and singles. That's all you're allowed to use when you're doing this, is so you can use doubles and singles. So normally what I would do if I want 101, it's probably something that people think is crazy, but I'll go 51 bull. It's not once or twice I do that, it's all the time. So right, so what we've got here is 101, so what can we do that using doubles and singles? So doubles, obviously your bull is a double, so we could use the bull. So we could go bull 1 bull if we want to have a go at that. So I think that's the way that I will start this first one. There's your bull, there's your 1. Oh, and I pulled it terribly. Right, so we've got 56, 57 scored. So there we go, 57 scored, which leaves me 44. So we've got 2 options now. We can go the bog standard way, which would be 4 double top, so because obviously you've got double top, double 10, double 5 if you need it, or we can go the other way, which is 12 for 32, and then 8s, 4s, 2s, 1s. Obviously we haven't got enough darts for that, but we can certainly have a go. So which way will we go? I'll tell you what, we'll go the right-handers way. So there's your 12 and there's your 32. Now I'm not expecting you to be able to do it like that, not in any way, shape or form. So this being a play along, pause the video again here if that's what you want to do. Run out your thingy, your 9 darts, and then what we'll do is we'll play the next one. So we'll just play another one of these and they'll go a slightly different way, and then we'll move on from there and we'll go to the other end of the scale. So that was 2 darts. Right, so what we're going to do now is same one, 101, but you can use the trebles in this one, so you can have a go at treble 17 bull. Like I say, practice is about mixing it up and about doing what's fun for you. I try and do all sorts of different stuff because it's different and it makes it more fun. Makes it just that little bit less mundane, if you know what I mean. Right, so here we go. What shall we do here? What shall we do here? What's it suggesting? Treble 29, double 16. Treble 21, double 20. Treble 19, 4 double top. Let's have a go for that, shall we? Treble 19, 4. Oh, and just underneath for tops. Right, so that's that one. Let's get on. Right, so that's 57, 77, 77, 81. Leaves me what they call the left-hander's favourite, but to be honest with you, it's the same as any other section, any other double on the board. Even when I was out on Tuesday, the amount of people that were talking, when we were there, we were playing log end, but when we were talking, obviously people tend to talk about 501, so we were talking about finishing, and the amount of them that said, oh, I can't stand double 10, I can't stand double 7. they're all the same size. What it is because they've got their own unique way of throwing, they struggle to throw at that number. That's what it is. If you've got an individual way of chucking, you're going to struggle throwing at certain numbers because of adjusting your throw to get it there, whereas the Dynamite Dave is just and you're on it. Anyway, less of the waffling. Right, what do we want? We want 20. There we go, second dart, job's a good one. So there we go, it's took me 5 darts out of 9. So see, you can see that I'm actually playing at quite a good level, even with the detractors, and this is filmed absolutely live. I've not cut any of it out, and you can see me walking backwards and forwards and talking to you at the same time, so you know for a fact it's live. Right, so that's that session done. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the one that even I will struggle with, and that's 170 up. Double darts. Right, let's take that back, start new match, tap it on there, go to adjust your things, and there it is, 170. So you get 170 and you get again 9 darts to check out 170. So 170 can be done in 3 just, but to do it in 9 darts, even that is quite an achievement for me, because I've played this with Megaton Magowski and a couple of other people, and obviously you're relying on them as well as them relying on you, but they're all pretty good players that are hitting 80s and what have you to try and fetch that number down, and to actually check this out regularly is a real challenge. $81. Not that one, David. This one. 81. Right, leaves me 89 left. So I've got 89 left coming in for the second visit. Well, that's 19 double 16, so that gives us double 19, double 16. Boom. So that's me 170 checked out in 6 darts. As you can see, totally live again, not altered anything. I'm even looking at the telly while I should be speaking to the camera. But like I say, fully live again. I've just hit that absolutely genuinely. So that's the second one. So that's the higher one that's a challenge for 99.9% of us, and it's a challenge for me. All right, I've done it in, what was that, 6 darts. I've done it in 6 darts. I've got 9 to do it in. But so then you see what you do with that is that's 170. So what you do once you've achieved that, the way that we play it is I would now go on to 171. So I'd have to check out 171. Then if I achieve that, it's 172. Then if I achieve that, it's 173. So the chances are, if you think about it, of you hitting a 170 checkout in 9 darts each time to build it up, very rare it ever gets past 180. I'll tell you that for now. Right, so that was our first ever play along practice session. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed doing it, to be honest with you. It's something fresh, it's something different, it's not something that I've done before. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, let me know, and then what I'll do is we'll carry on and we'll do some other stuff. I'm hoping to put at least one of these out a week. Right, so if you're happy with that, if you think that this has been a good session and what have you, let me know and we'll carry on doing them. Alright, so thanks for watching Darts Coaching with Dynamite Dave, and don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey.